Hey guys, so I just finished watching the newest episode of Bad Girls Club, season 15, episode 4, and I think it's my favorite episode so far. Let's get started. First things first, everybody's ignoring Olivia. I'm kind of bored with this whole topic. Basically, nobody trusts Olivia, nobody likes her, they think she's a liar, which she is, and they don't want to talk to her. I understand why. I don't like associating myself with liars either. I don't like talking to liars. I mean, that's just what it is. I can forgive a liar if the lie is minuscule, but lying about cancer is kind of big and unnecessary and just fucked up. So I don't think it's very far-fetched of them to want to not talk to her anymore or not trust her or want anything to do with her. I feel like that should be expected. They're iffy about Diamond. They just don't know with her. I mean, they don't know if they could trust her. I mean, she's associated with Olivia. They think that they're sisters, but we're gonna find out that they are not. So, all you fans, judging by the sneak peeks for episode 5, looks like you guys were right. They aren't sisters, but that's gonna be a topic for next week's video. Anyways, basically, they're just not talking to them. Mainly Olivia, they're all right with Diamond. They're just like they're more hesitant towards Diamond, but they straight up are just ignoring Olivia like nothing, like she's dead. Which to me is silly. I don't know if they told her that they didn't plan on talking to her, but personally, when I plan on giving somebody the silent treatment, before doing so, I say this. And I only bring this up because I did this recently to a bitch at work. Look, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Pretend I'm dead. I'm going to be doing the same thing for you. Don't talk about me. Don't look at me. Don't say my name. Don't have anything to do with me because I want nothing to do with you. So expect me to not say anything to you ever again. That's what I say to people I don't want to speak to anymore. I don't recall them ever saying that to her, so I kind of think it's a little juvenile to just straight up no explanation. Not like they need to give an explanation, but to just that's kind of like junior high. I'm just gonna stop talking to you and not tell you. I'm gonna ignore you. That seems silly to me, but at the same time, Olivia should expect it. She's a fucking liar. And that's that. Moving on, we got 4 new replacements. Yeah! They are replacing the 2 sets of stupid twins that were just pointless this entire season. Anyways, Jazmyn and Jaimee, they're funny. I would not be able to live with them. That's for sure. I would end up in jail. But they're entertaining. And you know what? The girls, they wanted someone who was more exciting. They were bored with the other twins. So, looks like you got what you wanted, girls. I hope you enjoy, because you guys got, some crazy, really loud, twerking stripper sisters. Yes, they're strippers from Florida. And they work together. Personally, you would not find me working anywhere near my sister. Just no. It would not work out well. Especially if we were to be strippers. I could not work the same strip club as my sister. It would just be annoying. And I couldn't do it. But they seem to do alright job. According to Jaimee, Jazmyn has a tendency to steal her clients or gentlemen or whoever it is that she's stripping for. Jaimee, that's what happens when your sister is, I don't want to say prettier, but better looking than you. I mean, that's what happens. But, alas, Jaimee has no plans on this being her lifelong career. Oh no, no. Her plans are to either open up her own strip club or open a daycare. Yeah. You know what would be really smart of her is to open a daycare for the strippers who work at her strip club, for them to have a place to stick their kids. That'd be a good idea. She'd be making like double profit. So good for her if that's what she plans on doing. Good job. Anyways, the other set of sister replacements that we got were Melissa and Allison, and I actually really liked them a lot. I liked them prior to seeing them on the show. Why? Because they're from Orange County, California, which is where I'm from. Yay! That's where I'm from. They're from Huntington Beach. I grew up in Costa Mesa. Went to school in Newport Beach. No, I am in no way anywhere near being rich whatsoever. I was a poor kid who went to school with a bunch of rich people. They were all assholes. They were stupid. They were rude. The Orange County girls can be like the worst, the biggest pieces of shit you could find. I genuinely think that Orange County is the breeding grounds for just pure bitch. Granted, there's a good number of us who are actually amazing and awesome people, but we're in the minority. The majority is assholes, and I can tell you that from experience. Anyways, they're from Huntington. Well, they grew up and lived in Huntington, but now they currently live in Vegas. They are part of a musical group called the Millionaires. I had never heard of them, to be 100% honest. According to them, they're really big in Orange County. I never heard of them, but I also don't think their music is in the genre of music I like, so I'm not really surprised. Anyways, I love their tattoos. I think they're really, really pretty, and I'm liking them so far. Let's move on. So they walk into the house, right, and the girls are all shocked. They did not expect to see them. I thought that was really smart of Oxygen. Like, good job. You should do this every season for replacements by not showing pictures, because then they get all surprised. When you show the pictures, then they start plotting shit, and, they make their judgments and all of that, and it's so stupid. So I really, really liked the whole surprise aspect they gave by not showing the pictures. And the girls, right off the bat, they were kind of annoyed with Jazmyn and Jaimee. They were iffy about Melissa and Allison. When they were at the club, Melissa and Allison decided to give a performance, which was pretty cool, and it was an original idea. Good for you two. And it was actually a pretty good performance. I was impressed, as were the other girls. I liked it. And Jaimee and Jazmyn were just twerking all night. I mean, they definitely look like they have lots of fun. There's no question there. They're just loud as fuck. Like pump the brakes, indoor voice. Put your ass away for a millisecond, please. I wouldn't be able to live with them. I'm just saying. I would not. I'd be in jail. It just wouldn't happen. I couldn't. But as a viewer, they're very entertaining. So, kudos to you two. Because the whole Olivia Cancer storyline is so stale, and I feel like they would have just kept going on with it. And so, thank you, Jazmyn and Jaimee. Anyway, so the next day, they decide to do a little prank on Jazmyn and Jaimee. Basically, the girls were going to take shots of water. Jazmyn and Jaimee are going to take shots of liquor, and they're just going to get Jazmyn and Jaimee hella drunk, which they end up doing, and see how drunk they can get them and how quick they can do it. Didn't take too much time at all, actually. It was pretty fast, judging by how I saw it. And Jaimee got really, really fucked up. To the point where she projectile vomited all over the damn bathroom. And it was fucking disgusting. And you know what, Oxygen? You're fucked up. Why would you show that? I saw Noodle. They definitely had top ramen prior to drinking. Or as they were drunk. Like when you get the drunk munchies. So, Oxygen, fuck you. Like, you did not need to show the actual puke. You could have blurred that shit out. And this dirty bitch, Jaimee, she yacked all over the place and then got in bed with puke on the bottom of her feet. and then threw a hissy fit because the girls were telling her to clean that shit up. No. Sorry. Not on my watch. Not on my time. Nope. I would have just lost my shit, which is what they did. I would have gone off if somebody projectile vomited all over the communal, keyword communal, bathroom and didn't clean that shit up immediately. Throw up smell lingers, and it is like, it clings to like everything, and it just sits there, and it's just the worst smell in the world. And this chick, she was like, I don't understand why you guys are getting so mad. And they were like, bitch, you threw up everywhere. This is a communal bathroom. And she was like, alright, fine, well, fuck you. I don't understand why you're so angry. Like, Jaimee, really? You don't understand why they're so angry? Take a nap. Clean the puke and then take a nap. But you know what she didn't do? She didn't take a damn shower after, and she ended up going out that same night. Like, an hour after the whole thing happened. Well, I'm assuming an hour after. It could have been like 4 or 5. But either which way, the bitch didn't take a shower, and that's nasty. So I'm left to assume she didn't even brush her teeth. So she stunk like throw up, I'm sure. And then she goes out in these outfits that are just not flattering at all for her body type. I don't know who told these sisters that these outfits were cute, but they're just fraudulent. They really need to just be returned or burned. Like, meh. But at the same time, I don't really think they give a fuck. I definitely 100% think that their main focus is getting drunk and twerking. So, good for them if that's their main focus. I mean, they're young. I think they're 21 and 22 or something like that. So they're young. That's what they're supposed to be doing. And they're on the Bad Girls Club. Why the fuck not? But at the same time, you gotta be considerate of others. And that's something that's somewhere Jaimee and Jazmyn lack. Later that night, Angela's trying to go to sleep. Guess who's being loud as fuck? Jazmyn and Jaimee. And first off, Christina, it should be illegal for you to yell. You don't look cute when you yell. You look like this! Ah! No! Like, weirdest face I've ever seen in my life. Your hair's red and then your face goes red. You look like a tomato. Stop. It's not cute. It should be illegal. You are not a good yeller! So stop yelling. It's not cute. Anyways, so they go off on Jazmyn and Jaimee, which is under fucking standable. You do not mess with my sleep. On my life, Jesus, back me up here. If a bitch fucks with my sleep, I will go to prison. I don't give a shit. Don't do it. Have some consideration. You live in a house with a bunch of other people. And then Jaimee was like, well, we didn't even know you were here in the room. Yes, you did. Are you on heroin? You definitely knew she was in there. There's no doubt about that. You guys just don't give a fuck. Just admit it. But they didn't. And so there was an argument, war, brawl, whatever the hell you want to call it. They were going nuts. Basically, conclusion is this. Everybody is annoyed with Jazmyn and Jaimee. They're entertaining as a viewer, but if I were to live with them, I would feel the exact same way the other girls felt. So they go to the strip club, and Jazmyn and Jaimee are just doing doing a bit too much. I mean, really. They are dancing all over the place and twerking their ass off, which isn't something new. They do this all the time. But the girls, at this point, they're just fed up with them. They feel really embarrassed by the way that they present themselves. They think they're annoying. They're loud. They're just irritated with these two. And Amber has, like, reached her limit. So they get in the bus, and it just goes crazy. There's a huge brawl. Basically, Amber just starts losing it, and the originals all start fighting, Jazmyn and Jaimee, and it's just this crazy clusterfuck that I don't even know how to explain. It was actually kind of funny. Like, I think it's funny, like, Jazmyn and Jaimee, I like the fact that when they're being yelled at, they make noise. Like, the whole time they were like, the girls were like, you're annoying, you're going home, we don't like you. Yeah. And the whole time, Jazmyn was like, "Ah!" Like, I thought that was funny. Because I think that kind of stuff is funny. Anyways, so that kind of reaction irritates people more and more, which is why I think it's a really good reaction to have when people are yelling. So I like that about them. They seem to have a lot of fun. They seem to be really just, that's all they want to do is get drunk and twerk. And I mean, how could you hate them for that? Like I said before, I'd have no problem as a viewer. I love them. They're entertaining as shit. The girls, they said they wanted someone who wasn't boring in the house. Well, they got what they wanted, did they not? And it came in the form of Jazmyn and Jaimee, and they're really TV gold. I found them to be hilarious. They're annoying and loud, yes, but as someone who, I feel like the season could have gotten boring fast, and I really feel like that they helped save the season. So we're just gonna have to look forward to what happens next, what's gonna happen in the coming up episodes. Judging by the previews and the sneak peeks, next episode is going to be a huge clusterfuck of drama. Like I said, I think at the beginning of this video, the whole Diamond and Olivia not being sister thing gets brought up, and it looks as though fans were right. They are not sisters, which is interesting, but like I said, that's a topic for next week's video. So tell me in the comments below what you thought about this episode, what you thought about Jaimee and Jazmyn and Melissa and Allison. I really like both of those two. They're going to bring those two set of sisters. I feel like they're going to bring a lot of life to this season, and I'm excited for it. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!